Hello, 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 everybody. It is Tech Tuesday, and we are here to talk about Ideaflips. Ideaflips is great if you want to collaborate with your team or with clients, and you need a simple online tool to help you be able to brainstorm. This is it. My name is Erica Clark-Alejo, and I help people transform their educational content into online multidimensional learning experiences. All right, so let's jump into Ideaflip and see what it has to offer. So let's jump right into the platform, see everything. I'm going to show you some things it has to offer and some features that are really great to use with your team. So when you sign up for an account, it's pretty easy and it's pretty basic. Like you come into here and this is really sort of their main home dashboard section of the platform. So there's not a lot of things that you can do here other than come in and create these amazing whiteboards. So we're going to give our ones, we're going to say a testing board, and they have some amazing templates. I'm going to take you through those templates in just a few minutes, but right now I just want to show you what it looks like to create a whiteboard and how you can use it with other individuals. So this is your whiteboard canvas. You'll notice that along the right side, they have a lot of different like post-it notes, a lot of different options that you can use. I'm going to go through and show you what each of those look like. And then you really just have a blank canvas. There's a lot of space on this to be able to move around aside from what you see. So let's get going and play with it. It's as simple as clicking on any one of these that you want. And what's really great is it says go on and edit me, and you double click on it and you edit it and you add in the things that you want. So let's say we're going to put some my brainstormed list here. And you can use all these tools. They give you really nice pop-ups to be able to tell you what to do with it. So whether you're like, okay, wait, I didn't need that one, or I want to be able to change the color of this, or I want to be able to change the size and the shape of it. So really nice options to be able to do that inside of this platform. So you're going to hit okay. Look, remember I changed it to orange and I changed it to this side. And what's really great is you can just go on and add all of these pieces of information that you have into your cards. So let's add a few more here. So here's another great idea we're using with clients. And I'm going to okay. And you can see that it adds it into there. Now, I can drag and drop these around anywhere on this board. So as you start creating lists, you can move things around. So I've used these with clients before where we come in and we just brainstorm out ideas for their course, where they want it to go. And then by the time we get done, we're able to rearrange and be like, oh, this looks good with this lesson. This seems good with this module. And we just move things around on the board. So it can be really powerful to have a visual representation of what is going on with your work and then being able to move it around in real time, as opposed to if you have paper sticky notes and you have them stuck to your wall and by the time you tear them off and you move them and then they don't stick anymore. So it's nice to come in and jump in here and that. Again, this Ideaflip is pretty basic compared to other idea whiteboards that are out there. So if you want something super simple to use, it doesn't have a huge learning curve, this is great. If you're looking for more bells and whistles, this may not be the best platform for you. So I'm going to show you a couple other things that you can do. You can do a single line of text. So if you just want to be able to now, we're going to say like this is chapter 1. And you can move it around. So if we know this is chapter 1, so you can resize things and stuff as well and be able to adjust stuff. All of their sticky notes, which I find is really interesting, is that they're all kind of sideways. So you have to resize them. I do it by holding down the shift button on my keyboard, and then I can adjust the size, I can adjust the shape, and I can make them all straighter, which kind of makes me crazy that they're not straight when they go on there. So you can see a box of square text. You can see that they have different line options. So these are really great if you're like trying to connect some ideas and you're building out a roadmap, maybe for your clients, that's what you sit and do with them and you build out and you want to show how things relate. So it's great here that you can add in lots of little lines. So you can work with multiple notes, so you can, group things together. You can use dots and spaces. So this is really good if you have people voting on stuff. They can come in and use like sort of a dot method and be able to be like, oh, I love this one. And you can see where people are voting for. And then you can also have buttons and badges and things as well. So it's like, yes, this is our idea. No, this is not our idea. And we want to move forward. So Now, I told you that it is a collaborative tool. So as I've built it out here by ourselves, what you can do is you can come up into the top right-hand corner, click on the invite button, and you can invite anybody by their email address. You can invite them to edit or just to view. So if they're just watching a meeting, maybe you want to have them view, but if they're actually participating, you obviously probably want them to be able to contribute or to edit. The other thing is here is you can drop a link. So if you're on a big Zoom meeting and you have 300 people and you want to invite them into this board, you copy it here, and then you can drop the link into your Zoom meeting and everyone can come in here. What's really powerful about this is it gives you an opportunity to have everybody be able to just brainstorm and to be able to put things on the board. And maybe you have a moderator that comes in and arranges it and organizes it or facilitates the discussion so that you can sort of have a controlled way to use this. You can also come in, you can upload files. So let me grab a quick file, one moment. So you can drop your files in here to upload, which is really great because then you can build out a platform on here before you start inviting people over. So let me show you how this works. We're going to drag a file. I'm actually taking a snippet from my website page onto the canvas here, and it takes a minute to upload. Once it does, it will automatically populate on the board for you. So you can see this is actually a snippet from our webpage. We can resize it and make it bigger. So if we were to have something on here and we're like, okay, what does everybody think about, this thing? We could go on and we could add in little pieces of information. We could add in different text boxes and stuff right directly on this picture. And again, we can be like, great, this is all approved, this is not approved, and edit in real time. So again, when you have a lot of people in here working together, it can be really fun, and it can be good to set up these boards ahead of time. You're not limited to the space that you can see now. So as I zoom out, you'll notice that this can be as big or as small as you want it. So this is sort of the tools that you can use, the basic tools that you can use inside the board. This comes on the free plan. Now, when we go into the tool section, you'll notice that there's a lot more things that you can do. You can put down rules, you can lock boards, you can have countdown timers, and then you can design a board to use as a template. So those are all paid features on their paid plan. On their free plan, you do get 3 free boards to use at any given time. So if you're done with the board and you throw it in the trash, you can start a new one, or you can switch over into their plans, which start at about $6 a month. So I'm going to show you a few more things with some templates. So again, their dashboard is very simple. There's not a lot to get, and not a lot that you'd have shiny object syndrome in, but you can come in here and make a new board. So when you make a new board, we're just going to call it our new board. You come down here and they do have some pre-populated templates. Now, they don't have tons of templates, but they have some really great ones and powerful ones. They have grid layouts, they have breakout rooms, which I'm going to show you what that looks like. They have all kinds of other ones that you can use for like end of the meeting, what was good, what was bad, what was about the meeting, what would you like to change? So they have some things that are pre-populated. I'm going to show you 2 of these today. So let's look at this one first. This is really great to use if you have a team or even for your coaching. So this one has a lot on it, I'll say. But you'll notice that here's what I really liked. Here's what I wasn't been keen on. And you can see how they set the board up in a template form. So if you're using it with your clients and you have some process that you go through, you are going to want to be on the paid plan. You're going to want to set up a template in here that you can use, and you can come in and you can, be able to add your notes and stuff into. And it looks really small now because it sort of is. I'm zoomed. Let me go there. So you can see that you would be able to have things set. Remember when we talked about those groups? These are those groups that they did. So you can group things together. The next one, I'm going to show you one other template is I want to show you this one. So breakout groups is pretty cool. If you were on a large Zoom meeting and you were putting people in breakout rooms and everybody's taking their own notes and ideas and brainstorming out something, and then you end up with 8 pieces of paper and you have to combine them all, that can be a pain. So what's really fun about this is they've created this really fun template. So basically everybody's sitting on a chair observing when you assign the breakout rooms, and you probably want to do this ahead of time. If you have a lot, you'd be like, here's your breakout rooms. go into your breakout rooms, you all come up with something. And then as they do, I'm going to zoom in so you can see, this represents who's in the room. They can come in and they can add their own notes and stuff to it. They can just see their stuff they're focused on to brainstorm out whatever the activity is. And then when they're done, they can come back and they can see all of the groups at once. They can see everything that's happening. Maybe in their group, they're stuck. They could go peek into group 4, see what's happening there, and come back into their group. So some really cool, powerful stuff that people can use when using whiteboards. And again, regardless if it's with your team or with your clients, there's some really creative ways that you can use it. So I'd love for you to drop down a comment below of how you plan on using it or ideas that you had that came from it that will help you enhance the way that you serve clients. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, smash the notification bell so that you can get notified when we do more videos like this, and I will see you in the next video.